how it works, and then if you need to differentiate.
Well, I think we can. I think we can differentiate our showcase by saying, you know, you'll receive some kind of feedback or critique, because you can go play your show somewhere else, get that experience. You just played a half-hour show and you got paid $20. Great. Well, instead you do this one, and we're actually putting you on this path to casino gigs. You know, this is the right step. Why is this?
And nothing's guaranteed. I mean,
Nothing's guaranteed.
This is the hard thing.
Yeah.
Nothing is guaranteed, but what you know is you're on the right path.
Right.
The mentor.
And if it's invite only, though, you're hedging your bets.
Your mentor will help you stay on the right path.
Whoa, that's right. You're offering
this.
this. You're offering this mentor show. You're offering this. I can't forget. And we're offering this.
And there's other, there's a lot. There will probably be more things that show up even.
That's exactly right.
It's not just those things. It could be even more.
So this is why the showcase is important. This vertical movement.
Because it shows that you put in the time. You did enough of this, and you worked on yourself to get to this point to where you're like, oh shit, you're on the right track. It's just a way to say that you're on the right path, and that's when Will can say like, oh yeah, come on my show. You've done good. Because there's probably a few people that would like to do this.
Right.
But how do you know how does Will know they're ready, or how do you know?
Well, I've been asking Will if he ever needs acts. I can recommend people.
Yeah.
But he likes to go out and scout on his own.
He does.
So he'll. But the showcase does provide one more scouting opportunity. It does provide, hey man, Saturday night, come on out, see what we got. You're gonna see some of the guys that have at least went through one stage. We've at least weeded out, a good chunk of it.
And you never know. There might be other experiences or other people that would kind of like Will that have something to offer them. And it's a mutually beneficial.
Hey, how you doing?
Good, how you doing?
New office always, so.
Alright, thank you.
Okay, thank you.
It's a mutually beneficial thing. Will needs acts, that are coming or all the time or whatever.
Right. Well,
honestly, for me, I would like to have someone. Someone sit in and say, I like it.
Are you kidding? That experience would be huge.
I like it when I can say like, hey, this is an up and coming guy. You should check him out. Check him out. He's gonna play a few songs for you guys. Great. Sometimes I'll need my 6-hour fucking show. I'll take a 10-minute break for a buddy to come up and play a song.
That's too much. Yeah, it's important.
Yeah. But I've done this so much that I have.
But then
I play a 6-hour show.
Yeah.
2 nights a week. So
that's too much. But what'll happen though is that as an artist, if they perform on your show, they'll also be able, when they're looking for their own gigs, when they're ready, they'll also be able to say, yeah, I performed at Red Rock. Nothing wrong with that. I've been on the same stage.
And you never know who's going to be at this show.
Right.
This is the big thing. I've gotten so much stuff from the Red Rock shows that I played.
Yeah.
Just people. That's how I got. Like I said. And so, what if someone saw him and said, "Hey, what if maybe this guy? You know how many things?" And this is the other beautiful thing about what I do about. I get so many requests to do like maybe a private show or this other thing. I usually say no, I can't do it. Okay, well, but tell you what, I can recommend somebody to you because
I do that all the time.
I trust this guy that I'm mentoring because I'm mentoring him, and that's what we would do back home, and that's how the word would get out.
Well, how much? We'll wrap
it's a community kind of thing. So now Chris, say I'm mentoring another person. So say Chris and this other guy, whoever, Billy Bob, come to my show and they both do 10-minute sets. Okay, right. What if each of them, they finally both get to this point. Now they're coming here and helping 2 other people.
Right.
and they're spreading. Okay, and then
That's the growth you were talking about.
and that's what I'm talking about. Is the growth, is to pay it forward. That's the way the community will. That's the way we'll have an amazing group of musicians who have a high standard for themselves.
I have a high. Now again,
And expect high standards for the people that go through this process.
so yeah.
'Cause you can't make it easy.
Well, that's, what I've done with the open mic is just shift this vertical line right here. And so what I'm seeing is a lot of green talent that might not be ready for this kind of thing, but I'm giving it to them anyways because I didn't know where else to go. You're telling me now I should go to this showcase, shift everything over to the showcase, have artists really develop their skills, really work on themselves during that time.
Well, not every. I mean,
It's a
the open mic is the circle where they should be developing themselves.
Okay.
Meaning that's because that gives them a deadline. You have to learn a new song by this day every week. By Thursday or Friday, whatever day they go.
Or write a new song.
Or write a new song.
Because I think that in sprinkling in originals is totally cool.
I think so too. Yeah, people. I think that's a great thing to add.
A guy like Chris Kennedy has
I
actually super catchy originals that people will come out and hear.
Perfect.
So writing originals or learning covers, whatever it is, something new every week. And with the open mic that I have, you're given the opportunity for at least 2 spots, for 2 songs.
And they have to be polished. We can't just oh. Yeah, I've seen some people up there like, oh, I forgot the word. What?
Yeah.
What? Why? What?
Well, obviously that's where our showcasing comes into play, because
Well,
I would
the
see
people-
that, you would see that and be like, okay, they're not ready. But when they do have it ready, then you say, okay, you are ready.
Exactly. This showcase should be people that are so into it, and I see that, or they're, and they put work. To get to this point is weekly work, and it just takes a few months to get to this point. Honestly, if they start now, in a few months they'll be able to get here.
One logistical question though, a showcase event like this needs some sort of regularity so that the bar owner and the public can trust it as being something that's cool happening. I don't think we have, just doing it in my head right now, I don't think we can do it once a week.
Oh, I don't think so either.
Okay. That's
No way.
because when I was saying Saturday showcase, I was actually thinking
No, I think we should make it a big thing, like once a month.
once a month, and you're only talking 3 to 4 artists, and
Well, it just depends on what the demand. Everybody is at a different pace, and so you might have to wait, and you might have to wait until we have enough musicians for a showcase. It might be that we have to do a showcase every other week.
no, not every other. I think once a
You
month is
just-
totally cool.
You just decide on what works, and that's what I mean is, well, because this is new for the concept of this is kind of new for us too. We'll have to kind of grow and understand what the pace that people will actually go at. Like it'd probably be different from what I'm used to. I don't know, but you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's just different. I think a once a month Saturday thing is perfect.
And
Or every other month, but just for now,
once a month Saturday.
Oh, I was gonna start writing some other stuff, but there's unilateral. Oh, no worries. There's unilateral things that people need to learn.
Once a month Saturday, and we have the system set up at Monty Plays. This is how I could convince the bar owner to be in on it, because they don't like anything change. They just want flat. Okay, but I could say, look, the artists can come in, they'll play on the sound system that we have established, so they're going to sound great, and it's the best of our artists. On our sound
In this,
system, and also teach the artist something valuable about
30 to
sound.
45 minutes is where they can record a CD and have a CD to sell. This is a live CD, and then they can start selling at their gigs or whatever.
Well, that costs more money.
It's true. That's not. I wouldn't worry about it now. You're right.
Teach them something valuable.
That's just a little side note. There's so much involved.
But yeah, I think it's a great idea. I think it's
This
possible.
right here is the biggest hurdle for musicians. Most of the musicians that I've seen at open mic are needing to go through this circular cycle every week for many months.
Yeah. And
This
some are.
is the circle that they need to go through.
Some are, but again, we want to see growth and we want to see improvement. We don't want to see the same thing. You know, we can't have that. I think it'd be valuable for the artists to be more hands-on with the sound system I use.
Yeah. Could teach them that. There's so many things about.
Because our sound system is professional. It's
Mhm.
people don't know, like, this is the kind of board you'll run into at any big venue.
And hopefully through this process, some people decide, you know what, I wanna learn more about the whole thing about this. Also is and that's what I mean. This is what I was gonna write about the personal level, personal development. Huge thing. Meaning, they're always learning, always learning.
And you think you can teach personal development, or do you want to cherry pick those that are already on that
I want
path?
to teach people so this is the biggest thing is personal development is like reading, but there's good books out there. So,
Oh, let's do a book list.
yeah, book list would be good.
I'm giving away these books. Did you know that?
Oh yeah?
I'm giving away I'll Sleep When I'm Dead. I'm giving away Zen and the Art of Mixing.
You should.
Everything About Guitar Chords.
Okay.
Studies in Short Story. Here's one.
We should start.
Execution, the Discipline of Getting Things Done. No, I'm giving away books that have helped me. I do it like twice a year because I buy books all the time. I read books all the time, and